Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Brave, a creation by Margie Warrell. The book Brave, 2015, explores ways for individuals to become braver in their daily lives, challenging social norms that hinder courage. It highlights how fear limits people from reaching their true potential and offers practical tools for cultivating bravery and thriving. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Margie Warrell offers communication courses to companies and institutions specializing in behavior. Her clientele includes renowned organizations like NASA, the UN Foundation, and AOL. Additionally, she frequently contributes to esteemed media platforms like the Huffington Post and Forbes. This text is copyrighted by Margie Warrell. Brave copyright 2015, John Wiley & Sons Inc. It is used with permission from John Wiley & Sons Inc. and is strictly prohibited from being accessed by unauthorized individuals. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on StoryPlanet.net. To start, the text suggests that by embracing something new or taking a certain action, one can overcome fear or hesitation. It implies that there is a personal benefit to be gained by doing so. The text describes how fear can hold us back from pursuing opportunities and changing our lives for the better. It introduces Margie Warrell's 50 ways to become braver in day-to-day life to overcome fear. The key insights mentioned include embracing individual interests, finding positives in difficult situations, and questioning the value of modesty. Key idea number 1. Facing your fears is an important way to build strength and resilience. The author shares a story about her son overcoming his fear of skydiving to highlight the benefits of facing fears for personal development. They suggest that taking small steps and gradually facing fears can increase courage and strength. They advise identifying fears and breaking them down to build confidence. Imagining success and its benefits can also motivate taking action. Lastly, they mention the importance of finding inspiration to face fears. Key idea number 2. Resistance to conformity is beneficial. Being authentic and true to oneself is important. Carly Findlay has a skin condition called ichthyosis, which makes her stand out. She used to feel awkward about it, but has learned to embrace her difference. She is now an advocate for people who don't fit societal norms. Embracing what makes you different will pay off, and people are more accepting today. It's better to be true to yourself and not hide away. This applies to children as well, who should be encouraged to be themselves and pursue their passions. Trying to be someone you're not will only lead to failure. Accepting yourself will make you more comfortable around others, and they will like you for it. Key idea number 3. Encourage yourself to overcome fear and express your opinions. Clearly communicate what is important to you. Malala Yousafzai, a global celebrity, advocated for girls' education rights in Pakistan. She became a target and survived a Taliban attack, eventually winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Her story shows the importance of speaking up for what you believe in, even in the face of danger. Fear often prevents people from expressing their true thoughts, causing long-term damage. To avoid this, you must clearly understand and articulate your beliefs, preparing yourself to defend them when necessary. Key idea number 4. When speaking from the heart, it requires bravery, but there are basic rules to follow. The author worked with an army colonel who taught him that courage in the military is about following orders, but in an office setting, courage is needed to communicate and question superiors. Speaking from the heart is difficult and requires bravery. People often avoid talking about personal topics due to fear of rejection or judgment. It is important to have a strategy when speaking from the heart, clarifying your perspective while allowing room for empathy. It is crucial to separate a person's actions from their character when discussing issues. Key idea number 5. Be confident and assertive in expressing your worth and what you can contribute. Don't hesitate to communicate your value to others. The author discusses the importance of being your own advocate in the competitive modern world. They emphasize the need to present oneself well without resorting to lying or bragging. The key is to share skills, experience, and accomplishments in a professional and appropriate manner to the right people. It is important to focus on what you can contribute to others rather than only considering personal gains. Additionally, being genuinely enthusiastic about your chosen field can persuade others to give you the desired position. Key idea number 6. In situations of uncertainty, it is important to make a decision and remain committed to it. Jobs are no longer secure for long periods of time as the world is more uncertain. On average, people now change jobs 6 times during their careers. The future is unpredictable, and change can happen suddenly. It is difficult to prepare for these unknowns. Planning and strategizing may not be useful because there are too many unknown factors. Making decisions in the face of the unknown is productive and brave. Indecision is more stressful than making a flawed decision. Take time to consider your options, but don't get lost in the process. Assess job offers against each other, but don't let it consume you. There is no perfect choice, so be brave and leap into the unknown. Stressing over it is not worth it. Key idea number 7. Asking for help is a sign of strength, so don't hesitate to reach out when needed. The author tells a story about her friend Mona, who had to learn to ask for help when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Mona realized that it is important to ask for support and that there is strength in vulnerability. She also learned that accepting help allows you to be part of a community and makes you stronger. Key idea number 8. Give sadness your full attention instead of trying to ignore or suppress it. The author discusses the experience of grief and the importance of facing and accepting it rather than trying to numb the pain. They emphasize that distracting behaviors only delay the grieving process and can lead to denial. They advise giving sadness full attention in order to understand and process the feelings, leading to eventual healing. The author also mentions how facing pain can bring a deeper perspective and appreciation for life. They conclude by stating that bravery comes in many forms, including dealing with pain and embracing uncertainty. In conclusion, bravery is not just about dramatic gestures or big risks. It can also be practiced in everyday life. It starts with taking small steps outside of your comfort zone. Bravery can take many forms, such as speaking your truth or addressing difficult emotions. Practicing bravery can lead to a fuller and happier life. One actionable advice is to be brave enough to be grateful, recognizing what you have, and taking responsibility for creating a successful life. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.